I should eat less sugar. I should exercise longer, harder. You fill in the blank. I should stay away from that blank. Donut, macaroni and cheese. I should get this job. Stop shoulding on yourself. I really had this on my mind because yesterday we were talking about how actions and intentions can be misaligned. And I gave you some strategies for making sure that your actions and intentions are in line. But what I really didn't cover is listening to your own dialogue. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Stacy Portugal. I help over 40 women gain control over their cravings, lose the weight, and age with confidence. Today we're really talking about when actions speak louder than words. Many of us sort of daydream about weight loss. We're researching everything. We go out, we buy the latest, greatest, this and that. We're loading up on avocados. We're buying our flaxseed, the chia seeds. We're going to the latest restaurant with acai bowls. But the reality is, are you really getting the results that you want? So when you're shoulding on yourself, what that really means is you're hearing a dialogue in your head. And really, this illustrates the disconnect between action and intention. So when you say the word should, I really shouldn't eat that donut. I should go on a low sugar diet. Whenever you hear the word should or shouldn't, you need to start paying attention to what you really mean, because really, in fact, the word should is a judgment. So what it illustrates is the judgment between your values, the difference between your values and other people's expectations. So when you say, I should become a lawyer, is that a real desire, or are you saying that for a different reason? I should eat less sugar. Do you really want to eat less sugar, or do you just know that it's better for you? So first off, we have to recognize that it is a judgment. It's illustrating other people's values, other people's expectations versus your values. The second thing that you have to note is when you hear the word should, you need to catch it and examine it. So you know what they say, actions speak louder than words. If you are using the word should, for example, when it comes to sugar, I really should eat less sugar. Okay, you know you should do that, but it's clearly not in your value system because you're using the word should, and that means to me that you're not following through on the action. So that really illustrates when our actions are not in line with our intention, and what we really need to do at that point is simply examine it. So if you're in the donut store and you're saying, I really shouldn't have that donut. I need to be eating less sugar. I really should eat less sugar. That is, at that moment, you have to say to yourself, well, wait a second. If I feel that I should be eating less sugar, why aren't I? What's holding me back? Is it someone else's expectation and I really don't want to do it? Or do I recognize the validity in that, but something else is holding me back from following through with action? So just something to think about when you notice that you use the word should, and overall your actions are not aligned with your intention. When you're waking up every day and you have great intentions, you're going to start your diet, you're going to give up that sugar, and then by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it just went to hell, and you're saying to yourself, I really shouldn't be eating everything in the pantry, stop for a moment. Be aware of what those words mean for you. Recognize that those words represent some sort of expectation on somebody else's part, but they're not representative of your values. Otherwise, you wouldn't say them. So how do we get our values more in line with our expectation so that we're consistent and we can get the results we deserve on the scale? That's something we're going to pick up tomorrow. So think about when you're using the word should, and we will pick this up again tomorrow and really talk about strategies to have that shift in values so that you're not shoulding on yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm really curious to hear what you think about it. Do you notice that you use the word should? In what situations are you using that word? I'd love to hear any comment. So just tell me whatever you think about the video. Remember, our community in Go From Cravings to Control begins in the comments. So I really want to hear what you think. All right, guys, have yourself a great rainy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.